I had a good job with the Sioux Falls Fire Department at the time, but I was working part-time at another facility, shop in Sioux Falls. So we started off, and decided the start date was going to be January 1 of '94. We thought it was really nice and large, and it was basically one stall, and then there was a little bit extra, and so I had enough room for the machines that I had at that time. And then, but it was a matter of a couple of years, and we were just busting at the seams, and we found a used grinder on the market and started grinding rolls, so that made it quite a bit better.
We were at our other shop, and he had brought this big machine in, and everybody was kind of just standing around like, what is he gonna do with that thing? What's he have planned for that? And a couple months later, 6 months later, all of a sudden he has this working corrugator that nobody believed was even possible.
Yeah, so we outgrew that building real quick. So it was about 7 years at that, and then decided we needed a bigger space of our own. So then that's when we built our first building. We get into steel rolls, then after that, they're real similar to a processor roll for grinding silage. So then there was several processor rolls that we could build. We started doing that, and then ended up installing rolls in processors, and we were installing rolls in mill rolls or roller mills for years, and we knew those things pretty well. So then we decided to build a processor to replace an existing processor on the market that really wasn't built very well. Yeah, I think that was a big turning point when they were really received well in the field. We knew if we didn't service them correctly, that we wouldn't keep them, because we didn't have a real big dealership set up or anything like that. But and that's what really contributed to, I think, just being there and answering the phone, and then maybe dropping everything and getting them going again. We did our very best, and it showed, I think.
It was 2015, 2016 where the business really took a turn. And we collaborated and partnered with some large global companies. That's really where we saw our big growth with Scherer. We could soon see that we were going to be out of space. We added on to our T facility 5 times, and then we bought the property across the road and added on to that. We were in a facility that Scherer really had outgrown about 2-3 years ago.
We're very motivated to move forward and to bring more business and to grow the company. At the end of the day, business growth is what will keep us sustainable. I think we all have a good vision towards that in the future, and different ways that we can go about growing that business.
As a possibility of growth, can we do this? Can we have another location that's multiple states away? I think with the addition of Idaho right away, we learned we have great employees throughout the entire business, but these guys are doing things without us at their immediate, by their side. And I think a lot of that was us working through our struggles here before we reached outside of that and got a lot of processes and procedures in place that helped us alleviate all that, and also who do we hire, who do we bring on, that kind of thing.
It took me 15+ years to find what I was looking for, even though I may not know exactly what it was. But here it feels like home. I feel like I can add value, and trying to provide that environment for everybody here.
We support the agricultural industry on a global scale. So we may not be using that particular product here in the Midwest, but we're maybe using it in South America. Maybe we're using it in Australia or New Zealand. So what we've realized is our customers don't slow down for us. We need to run at the pace of our customers, and a lot of them are 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
You have to show that you're serious about it. That's what we've done, I think.
ISO helped us with larger partnerships because it demonstrated that we know what we're doing instead of just fly by the seat of our pants.
The Iowa facility in Stanley, Iowa, was purchased from the Iowa Farm Automation Company, IFA, about a year ago. Scherer purchased IFA because Scherer has not built a mill yet, and they really wanted to buy a mill so that they could affect customers directly, affect the farmers, affect the these small town co-ops and those folks that they've been offering service to them for years. But this is a direct product, and they could really help to solve some of those customer problems. So IFA has been a great addition to Scherer.
Moving forward, now that we're all under one building and under one roof, it allows everybody to kind of work together as a team a little bit better. Looking forward to the relationships that are able to come from the new facility as well.
This new building will be able to move us forward, advancing our existing product, but also now we'll have room to bring on other product and other relations that we're looking to build in the future.
And we have a place now where we can bring customers for clinics and dealers, end users for training to show off our products too. We have a showroom now. It's really nice to be able to bring customers in and show what we do, and that certainly is a added benefit.
You know, with the different training centers that we have here and the cafeteria, you know, stuff like that, you know, different meeting rooms and stuff, that'll really help us to be able to do that more efficiently.
We want to grow double, triple, quadruple in the near future. So we build the space to accommodate that, and we're trying to build a system around that so it can grow effectively and not affect our customer in a negative way.
So I'm very lucky to be able to lead a successful company like Scherer. It took a lot of hard work from the ownership group. It took a lot of hard work from Bob to start this 30 years ago. And I'm excited to have been a part of that for about the last 27 years. And I'm excited to see what that will bring in the future. I think all the employees, the management team, the ownership group all need to be very proud what Scherer has become.
We got a lot of younger people now, you know, that we didn't always have. And then if you get all those people together, you know, with the same kind of a like mind, different, but you know, the core values are the same. And I think that makes a lot of difference. And I'm really positive about the future of the company. Jason comes in and says, "God, we're broke down. The media guy wants the oil changed." Thought about it and said, "No, I can do this." But I figure as long as I can take it apart, if I take it apart, I should be able to put it back together. You know, because I knew how to put rolls and stuff. I should be able to put it back together. Here, the guy had it all tore apart. It was in a heap. When I got there, oh man. So then it was going to be going after memory, how to put it back together, you know. So that was kind of a shocker. But later on, then I heard a rumor back at the office that he told somebody, "Don't send that guy back out here." Whoever that was, don't send him back. We don't want to use that guy anymore. But I never told him I own the company. Oh, holy smokes, here we go.